Welcome everybody to another episode of Spicy Adventures. Here we are going on a whale watching trip in Monterey. Should be a good old time.
Hey, did you see him?
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. What kind of dolphins were they?
Rizzo.
Rizzo.
R-I-S-S.
Yeah. What's the coolest thing you've seen out here?
Well, the thing that comes to mind is one time me and my niece went and it was like gray whales were like mating.
Oh yeah?
So we saw a lot of whale penis. It was just rare, like it's
Right.
not something you see all the time.
You just don't see that.
And they were just like in their own world, so you could get like right up close to them.
And our Rizzo's dolphins should be up right now around 1 or 2 o'clock.
But you know, it's memorable.
Totally. You guys gonna pick good pictures?
I got some good ones. You guys are right there.
Yeah, it's all the fin, yeah.
So in a moment we are going to push on from these Rizzo's dolphins. We are still very close to shore, so we would like to get further out there to see what other large survival species there are in the bay today. Right now they are on the left side of our vessel at around 9 o'clock. You also probably noticed by now that these Rizzo's dolphins don't look like the average dolphin. This is definitely a nursery pond. I'm seeing many little ones.
That's pretty awesome. See the way that they...
That's what I'm saying. These dolphins don't look like what some of you guys might have been picturing. They do not have beaks like the bottlenose dolphin, and they're covered in scars. These dolphins have a melon head, kind of like a beluga whale, and that is so they can more efficiently echolocate to find that squid. And they are covered in scars from each other mostly. They rake their teeth along each other's bodies. It's a social behavior. So those babies are mostly scarless, while some of the mamas had a lot more. Seems that the sunback whale is still at it. This whale is doing something called peck slapping. Just a side note, no standing on the benches, please. No standing on the benches.
Oh, that's a loud, super loud. You can pick up that noise.
This humpback whale, like I mentioned, is peck slapping. It's slapping its pectoral flippers onto the water. And these pectoral flippers are the longest bony appendage in the animal kingdom. They can reach up to being 15 feet long, while the neck of a giraffe is 12 feet long.
Awesome.
These also appear to all be full-grown humpbacks. I'm not seeing any youngsters in this group. And one of them, this by observation, does appear to be a male. Usually the males will have white scarring along the tops and sides of their dorsal fins from being in competition groups. Oh, hello. That's a bit of a strange little fluke up at our 2 o'clock. Bit of a swishy one. Are we gonna see these other tails or?
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Time for our third whale. This is the one I believe to be a male. Are you gonna show us your tail or nah? Okay. We actually use the underside of these humpback whale tails or their flukes for identification and tracking. We don't often use trackers with these guys anymore. They can be quite invasive, and photo identification is much more accessible for use. Meaning that if any of you get a photo, even an iPhone photo of the underside of those tails, you can upload them to a website called Happy Whale.
Oh, what a
And
breach.
then there was a full breach. Add R to a golf.
That was
Yeah.
awesome. That was great.
That was our fourth whale joining the area.
That was great.
So we've seen peck slapping and breaching so far. These have. Whoa!
There it goes again.
Another breach on our turn.
Yes.
We now have 5
So
whales
close.
over here.
I haven't seen
This
So
is
we've seen
freaking
peck
awesome.
slapping and breaching so far, and we're maybe an hour into the trip. Okay, show-offs. And another one.
Oh. They are super duper active.
Oh, hello. Oh my god. That guy's having fun. This guy's coming straight.
Super close at around our 10:45.
Hi, buddy.
So we're currently in a little something called whale jail. This is when we are being mugged by these humpbacks.
Oh my god.
That is
Because they're so
unbelievable.
close, we cannot move the vessel until they get board of us. Not the worst kind of jail to be in, honestly.
Hey, buddy. Hi. They sure are curious.
Spy hawk. That whale might have been getting a look at us. No standing on benches, please. Thank you. So that humpback might have been getting a bit of a peek at us. And wow, guys, this is not every trip. These whales are just as curious about us as we are about them. And that whale also just pooped.
Yep. Yep. See that white fin in the water?
The sea lion's just running
Yeah.
after him.
It's just I'm gonna tail these guys.
I'm with y'all. Oh, there's another one back behind there.
That's freaking so cool. They're right here.
Oh, almost fucking missed. You can still see that one.
I think they're tired from the sea lions. They're really trying to steal the show here. They're like, look at me, you can jump and all this, undo all this fun stuff.
They're so cool. They're so funny. That one, they're so cute.
We got you.
these flat patches of water that are able to see on the surface, these are their footprints. These footprints are the whale equivalent. Hello. That was weird. Whales did a little bit of a headstand while they were going to I'll tell you guys about footprints later. This whale's being too interesting. So, while this whale is down, footprints. Like I was saying, footprints are the flat patches of water on the surface that are the whale equivalent of our footprints in the sand. And these are caused because the whale is such a large animal that when they dive down, it messes up the surface displacement on the water. Historically, whalers believed these flat patches were oil secreting off of the whale's body, but nope, it's just water and a fun physics effect. But the, a whale's coming up right below us at around 2 o'clock. 3 o'clock. How's a bit of a bubble blow there? And there's our other individual. These are such goofballs.
Coming up, right next to us, right next to us.
Hello.
Wow. Mira.
That was an interesting little reverse swim thing like that. Oh my! Oh, what? That wheel went full reverse with a little trumpet blow as well. I don't think I've ever seen a humpback move quite like that. That was very odd. We are using all 5 senses during this whale watch, it seems. Smell, sight, hearing, especially smell.
There he
Up
is.
at our 1 o'clock. Not quite up yet, but. We're up.
I hope everyone on the boat enjoys their baptism of whale snot.
That was amazing. There's a big, yeah, there's some way back there. Yep.
Like, why today are they so curious to look at boats? Like, out of all days, it's just like, why? It's random.
Why at this time?
They wanted their
So while the boat is actually
It's like not
They knew it was my first time. They knew it was my first time.
Animals are not here to entertain us.
And they were first seen in 2022, meaning
They're
they're
just
only a
living.
few years old. These humpback whales stay with their moms for a year, so it is still just a young one figuring out the world as they go with their mama. And we are identifying these whales using happy wheel. So like I mentioned earlier, pointed out, we'll sidetrack these whales. If any of you get any fleet shots of these humpback whales, you can upload them to happywhale.com and you'll get a match of who it is, saying who your whale is and where they've been before.